Hello, future engineers. There is another video in integral calculus, and this is about iterated integrals, where we have to invert the order of integration for us to successfully evaluate the integral, double integral. And I hope that through this video, your knowledge and skills in integral calculus and in mathematics in general will be enhanced, which is required for you to be successful in your chosen engineering field. So here we go. There are three exercises here. So evaluate the integrals by inverting the order of integration. So 31.1, we have integral 0 to 1, then y to square root of y sine x over x dx, then dx dy. So if you notice, if we evaluate integral of sine x over x dx, there's no available elementary tool for us to evaluate that integral. So that's why there's a need to invert the order of integration. So let's evaluate the inner integral with respect to y first, so that we can treat sine of x over x as constant. Then we have to change the limits. So imagine the lower limit, inner limit is y, so this is equated to x, so we have y equals x, and upper limit square root of y equated to x also. So that means the lower limit is, that means we have a line y equals x, this one, and square root of y equals x, so that means y equals x squared, which is a parabola open upward. So we have here y equals x squared. So since we invert the order of integration, that means x will be the last variable to consider. So our strip would be vertical, and the point of intersection, which is at 1 comma 1, you can verify that. So which means that the outer limit would be from 0 to 1 for x, and that this remains the same. The inner limit would be the y of this lower boundary to y of that upper boundary. So the lower boundary is y equals x squared, so the lower limit would be x squared. We change this to x squared. And the upper boundary, y equals x, so the upper limit would be x. So this is now equal to integral 0 to 1, then integral from x squared to x of sine x dy over x, then dx. So focus first here. It Sine x over x is constant. Integral of dy is y, of course. So that would be integral 0 to 1 of quantity sine x over x times y from x squared to x dx. So evaluating, substituting the limits for y. So this is x divided by x, so sine x. So we have integral 0 to 1 of quantity sine x, then substituting the upper limit sine x over x times x squared. X squared over x is x, so minus x sine x. Then we have integral 0 to 1 of quantity sine x minus x sine of x dx. So I just explained the result, this result here. Factoring out sine x, we have integral 0 to 1 of quantity sine x times quantity 1 minus x dx. So we have here product of algebraic expression and trigonometric expression. That means we have to evaluate this by integration by parts. Let's put u be 1 minus x, and the differential is negative dx. Then that means dv is sine x dx, and the integral is uh, negative cosine x. So uv, so we have now equal to quantity negative cosine x times 1 minus x. So that means we make this positive cosine x, then we make this x minus 1. So x minus 1 cosine x minus integral of v du. So minus integral of negative cosine x and negative dx. So that's positive cosine x dx. So this would be 1 minus 1, 0, cosine of 1. So that's still 0. Then x, lower limit, negative minus quantity negative cosine of uh, 0, because x is 0, so minus negative cosine of 0. Then this one, integral of cosine x dx is sine x. So that would be 0 minus negative cosine of 0 minus sine x from 0 to 1. So that would, cosine of 0 is positive 1. So that would be 1 minus quantity sine of 1 minus sine of 0. Sine of 0 is 0. So the final answer is 1 minus sine of 1, and that is approximately 0.1585. We proceed to 31.2, integral negative 1 to 0, negative x to 1 of x squared dy dx over 1 plus y to the fourth. So if we imagine we equate this to y, so we have negative x equals y, which is a line through the origin, and it is pointing up to the left. And imagine that is also 1 equals y, so that's a horizontal line 1 unit above the x-axis for us to set up the new limits. So this is negative x, lower limit of the inner integral, negative x equals y, then y equals 1. That's it. So that means if we invert the order of integration, y would be our final variable. Outer limits would be, because the thickness of this strip is dy, so limits for y is from 0 to positive 1. So we change this to from 0 to positive 1, and left x is negative y, then right x is 0 because it's the y-axis. So from negative y, we change this to negative y to 0. So that would be integral 0 to 1 of quantity x squared over 1 plus y to the fourth dx. Then we change the order of integration dy. So that means we evaluate this with respect to x, so 1 plus y to the fourth would be treated constant. So we have integral 0 to 1, x cubed over 3 times 1 over 1 plus y to the fourth, and from negative y to 0 dy. So when x is 0, 0 cubed over 3, everything would be 0. Then when x is negative y, this would be minus of negative y cubed. So negative y cubed, negative of negative y cubed is positive y cubed over 3, 1 over 1 plus y to the fourth dy. So that's the result, integral. So 1/3 integral 0 to 1. So again, when we substitute upper limit for x, that's everything is 0. Then minus negative of y cubed. So that's positive y cubed over 1 plus y to the fourth dy. So if we put UB the denominator, the differential would be 4y cubed dy. There's already y cubed there. So we just introduce 4 and 1/4. So 1/3 integral 0 to 1 of 1/4 quantity 4y cubed over 1 plus y to the fourth dy. So this is now in the form du in the numerator, u in the denominator, and that is ln. So that's 1 over 12 quantity ln of quantity 1 plus y to the fourth from 0 to 1. So when y is 1, 1 to the fourth is still 1. So that would be 1/12 quantity ln of 2. Then minus when y is 0, ln of 1. So 1/12 quantity ln of 2 minus ln of 1. ln of 1 is 0, so the final answer is 1/12 ln of 2, and that is approximately equal to 0.05776. Then finally 31.3 integral 0 to 2 integral y over 2 to 1 dx dy over 1 plus x squared cube. So with respect to x, we cannot evaluate this readily because this is 1 plus x squared quantity to the power 3. So there's no available elementary tool that will evaluate that. However, if we invert the order of integration, so dy first with respect to y first, we treat this as constant. Of course, integral of dy is just y. So let's do it. But before that, let's change limits. So imagine this is equated to x, so we have y over 2 equals x, which is a line through the origin. And we imagine that that is equal to x equals 1, which is a vertical line 1 unit to the right of the x-axis. And we have y over 2 equals x also. So this is y over 2 equals x, and this is equated to x. So we have also x is 1. Since the final variable would be x, because we interchange this, change the order of integration. So that means our strip is vertical. So outer limits would be from 0 to 1. We change this to 0 to 1. And inner limits would be that of y. Y here is 0. Then y there is 2x because y is 2x for this line. So this is now integral 0 to 1. Then integral 0 to 2x of dy over quantity 1 plus x squared cube dx. So we have integral 0 to 1, then quantity y over 1 plus x squared cube from 0 to 2x dx. So when y is 2x, so this is 2x over 1 plus x squared cube. When y is 0, everything would be 0. So that would be integral 0 to 1 of 2x over 1 plus x squared quantity cube dx. And 2x dx. So this is now in the form, if you put u be 1 plus x squared, the differential is in the numerator, 2x dx. So this is in the form integral of u to the negative 3 du, power formula. So that would be integral from 0 to 1. So that is u to the negative 2 over negative 2, or 1 plus x squared to the negative 2 over negative 2 from 0 to 1. So we rearrange this into negative 1 half quantity 1 over 1 plus x square from 0 to 1. So negative 1 half of 1 plus 1 square is 2, 2 square. So negative 1 half of quantity 1 over 1 plus 1 square minus lower limit 1, because the denominator is 1 plus 0 square, so it's still 1. So 1 over 1. So that's negative 1 half of quantity 1/4 minus 1, so negative 3/4. 1/4 minus 1, so negative 1 half times negative 3/4 is positive 3/8. So that's it for this video.